What is up, guys? I want to give you guys the best deck list I have to play in the XYZ tournament that started today, where you can farm a lot of gems, but I also wanted to give you guys something budget friendly. And for the people who have been around in the channel for a while now, have seen this deck. This is basically my Obelisk the Tormentor Magnet Warriors deck, and it's extremely cheap. Apart, of course, from the core, the Call by the Grave, Maxx, and Ash Blossoms. Apart from that, this is very cheap. So basically what this deck does is it keeps summoning Magnet Warriors to the field, and eventually you can summon your Beserkion, pop the entire field, and if your Beserkion dies, he can spawn another 3 Magnet Warriors from your banish list, and then you can summon Obelisk the Tormentor to finish off the game. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. This is by far the best deck I've played so far in the XYZ tournament. I crafted it, I perfected it yesterday, and I was thinking about it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even XYZ summoning. I didn't XYZ summon a single time yet, even though it's the XYZ Festival, but I just wanted to give you guys an affordable deck list. Like, I've opened 0 packs for this deck. I've only crafted them, apart from obviously the Obelisk Tormentor, the Maxx, Ash Blossom, and Call by the Grave. Apart from that, this deck is super cheap, super strong. I went on like an 8-win spree. I haven't lost any duels yet, so I will also give you guys a replay right now showcasing exactly how the deck works, and I will be giving you guys some commentary on that. So see you guys in a bit. Peace. So welcome back, guys. I just want to showcase how this deck works. It's very easy to navigate, but this way you will at least have a clue when you're starting out. Actually, I'm gonna tone down the music a little bit because it's a bit too loud for me. It's still a bit too loud for me, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So basically what we're gonna do, usually you want to just summon your Magnet Warriors, and all 3 Magnet Warriors have a different effect, obviously. Gamma, basically what it does is you can summon it, and then you can summon another one. Another Magnet Warrior from your hand. Obviously, I only have 1 right now, but I still have to summon Gamma because I have other things I can do. But he doesn't really know what this deck does, like every single player on the ladder. I haven't seen another player but me play this in plat, so I have no clue if people even know what this deck does. So he instantly infinite impermanences it because he thinks I have another Magnet Warrior in my hand. I don't. Then I use my Magnet Induction. I can summon a Magnet Warrior of my choice from my deck. Then I summon my Beta the Electromagnet Warrior. Basically what this card does, it searches an Electromagnet Warrior from your deck and you can add it to your hand. There we go. This is very simple. Like, this seems like a very weak turn, right? And it is surprisingly consistent. So basically what this card does, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field you have, and then special summon a card from the grave or your hand with that same original type. So yeah, you have to see what I do. And also, maybe I should explain it as well, all these Magnet Warriors have a secondary ability, and that's when going into your opponent's turn, they can swap themselves to the graveyard and summon a Delta Electromagnet Warrior. And what this Magnet Warrior does is send 1 Magnet Warrior to the grave. And the reason why you want to have as many Magnet Warriors in the grave as possible is because this card. So basically what this card does is you can special summon it by banishing Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. These 3. So I could have summoned it already from your hand or your graveyard or your field. But basically what you want to do is you want to get these in the graveyard by using their secondary effect, which I'm going to showcase right now. And then you have other Magnet Warriors that are most likely going to die. And then you even have more Magnet Warriors in the grave. That's why Link Monsters work so well with this deck. But obviously we can't use Link Monsters, so you will see what happens. It's a very sticky board. Like, it looks very weak. I have to say that it looks so weak, but it's actually deceptively strong. That's why I love this deck. It looks so like it's almost like a meme deck, but it's actually really good. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm swapping out my 2 Magnet Warriors. He used Ash Blossom on 1, I swap out the second one, and I get my Delta on the field. And my Delta doesn't have the second ability. Only Alpha, Beta, and Gamma have that one. Delta doesn't have that effect, but if this one dies when I have Alpha, Beta, and Gamma in the grave, I can special summon Valkyrion. I don't want to do that. That's like a last resort, but that is an option. So you should probably read the cards before playing this deck, but it's very easy. I target one face-up monster. I can special summon another monster. Very, very simple. I special summon my Gamma, so I can use its effect and special summon Alpha. This is why this board is very, very sticky. Like, even though I'm playing super weak monsters, like weak, I can resummon again, swap them out. Like, if he targets them with an effect, I can keep swapping them out and so forth. So right now, what I have is I have my 3 electromagnet warriors in the grave, my 3 different ones. So I can special summon a Beserkion by banishing these 3 from my grave. Now the thing is, when Beserkion dies, he actually brings those 3 monsters you used back to the field, as you will see right now. I special summon Beserkion, and my thought process is, okay, now I can use Beserkion's effect, and that's banish one other Magnet Warrior from the graveyard, and then I can destroy a card on the field. But he negates it with Solemn Judgment. But the problem is, I get to summon 3 more. So, right now, I have 2 options. I either summon another Beserkion and pop his entire field, but why would I do that if I can first summon Obelisk the Tormentor, get those Magnet Warriors in the grave, and then summon Beserkion? Because they don't need to be on the field for him to special summon. They can be in the grave. And now I can pop their effects again. What I could have done here is summon Obelisk the Tormentor. I could have destroyed these 2 Delta Magnet Warriors. Then when they die, I wouldn't have destroyed Blue Eyes because he has a true light. But what I could have done is destroyed these 2. Then I special summon Beserkion because their special effect is when they go to the... not Beserkion, Valkyrion. Because their special effect is when they go to the graveyard. They can special summon Valkyrion when I have Alpha, Beta and Gamma in the graveyard. But I decide to Beserkion, obviously, pop his back row. It's same as Dark Magician, his Blue Eyes dies. Now I XYZ summon. And I go for game. It's that easy, and this happens every single game, because this is probably like one of the only decks that doesn't rely on special summoning or combos, and people are still struggling like, what is the best deck? People thought, oh man, I'm gonna use my Eldritch deck, but it got banned, so sucks for you, Eldritch players. This is very easy, it's cheap, it's fun, you're running Obelisk the Tormentor, like I can't imagine anything else you would want. So give it a shot, let me know in the comments what you think of it. I hope you do well in the XYZ tournament. Thank you for watching.